Welcome to kcheebplays, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Let's get started. Ludmila woke up to Uliov tossing and turning. She sighed. What's the problem, love? Oh, I'm sorry, Ludmila. I didn't mean to wake you, he apologized. I just can't get my mind off how slow everything is progressing. We don't seem to be making any headway. So many small jobs on the go, we can't get started on the big projects. Ludmila tried to comfort him. Uliov, it will happen. The important part is it's planned and is ready to go. Uliov countered, yes, my dear, but when? I think we'd be better off focusing on the CO area. If we can get that office up and running, everything else will take half the time. Ludmila warned, you better not be thinking of stopping construction on our tourist area. We finally got everything in place and the shipments are all on their way. Uliov mumbled something, rolled over and said, go to sleep, love. Ludmila spent the rest of the night staring at the ceiling. Kalinka sat straight up in bed and exclaimed, I think I've got it. How could we be so blind? Christoph grumbled, Kalinka, it's 3 a.m. What are you talking about? We've been focusing on the wrong thing, Christoph, Kalinka said. We need to get the CO area built now. I'm not following you, my dear, Christoph said, wiping the sleep out of his eyes. Please explain. If we get the CO area built now, we'll be able to cut our construction time down significantly, reduce the number of trips we made from Mayadzol, and get going on the aluminum processing months sooner. That sounds like a good idea, but I'm not up for a planning meeting at this hour, Christoph yawned. Let's go back to sleep and discuss this with Uliov in the morning. Christoph rolled over and was asleep in minutes. Kalinka spent the rest of the night staring at the ceiling and wondering how Ludmila was going to react. At their morning huddle, Kalinka laid out the change of plans to Christoph and Uliov. He began. If we postpone construction on the tourist area, we can redirect the helicopter CO to build the new CO. Once it's up and running, it will take no time to build the rest of the tourist area, and we can get on with our aluminum and uranium plans. Christoph said, I think that's a big win, Kalinka. You see, I just needed a cup of coffee to help me see, he laughed. Uliov replied, it's funny you say that, Kalinka. I had a similar thought last night. I think it's something we need to do. It takes so long to get anything done. I really like the idea and think we need to do this. I'm just not looking forward to telling Ludmila her dream is put on hold again. Don't worry, Uliov, Kalinka said. I can talk to her. It might soften the blow. I knew it, Ludmila exclaimed. How can you even consider this? Yalbut shouted. We're so close to getting the area online. We're doing what's best for the business, Ludmila, Kalinka said. That has to come first. Once the CO area is finished, the tourist area will be a priority. I don't like this one bit, Ludmila said in her best pouty voice. Have you seen Uliov? I need to speak to him. Hi, Cheeb here. Yes, a little bit of change of plans here, but let me first say that a little over a month ago, I got talked into creating a YouTube series and kind of fought against it a little bit to begin with, but really having fun with it. And the reason I'm bringing this up is episode 20, because I would have never thought that I would have done this or come this far with something like this. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I'm honored that you people are actually watching the videos and listening to the story and hopefully having a little bit of fun and interacting. I really get great enjoyment out of that. It's fun for me. I'm learning and I'm having fun. So anyways, episode 20. Thank you all for coming along with me. Anyways, sorry, Dennis. Anyway, so I think it just makes sense. The distances that we have to travel to get this stuff done is just crazy. Sorry for the clouds. It's going to take so long to get this done, and I think the only way we're going to get anywhere with the construction in here, getting this up and running in any reasonable amount of time, is either going double speed, which until things are much more stable, I'm not really not willing to run with. Plus, you know, we're already in the year 2002, so I think what I need to do is plan out the roads up here. Well, the roads are planned. They're all gravel right now, so or dirt roads. So I'm just gonna go through and set up all the roads, and then we'll redirect the helicopters to get started on this, and see if we can get this up and running, and then get the other constructions kick-started. So while the rail's being built on the other side, I'm just going to quickly sneak in and do some work in here. So this main road is definitely going to need to be asphalt. Like there's just no question that this makes sense to do this. It's the main thoroughfare from our materials side into our construction office side. So speed is of the utmost importance when it comes to everything. Making sure that the COs have everything that they need to get working. So that said, this doesn't need to be. This is a warehouse, so yeah. Sorry, just getting myself reoriented. This is our pretty sure. Let's make sure. Yeah, road cargo station. So we want fast access in and out of there. We want from our cement loading. We're going to need quick access in and out of there. Gravel is all dealt with for that. So I think this is what we is going to be the priority. Going to be busy road. So I think that's good. I don't mind setting the rest of these up as gravel. I think just from a construction perspective, it'll help things go faster for sure. Probably didn't need to do that, but that's fine. Didn't want to just do a blanket rejig of all that, just because yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to change all of the asphalt roads that I just set up. So okay, so there's those roads. For these ones can be gravel. Okay, this is gravel pickup, cement or concrete. Bus route, we're gonna want that to be asphalt as well. It's fine dirt. Quickly reorient myself here now. This one right here. That one to be at least be a gravel road, and just for access from the CO over here, I want that for them. Got a road cargo station here, and then in for our fuel deliveries. I think we're going to want that as well. Right, so that's good. I'm going to build the road connection in here afterwards. Same thing from this side. Probably going to just build gravel all the way over here. I'm going to do this whole section in gravel. Just from an aesthetic perspective, I think it'll look better. That's what aesthetics is, looks. Anyway. Okay. I'll stop correcting myself. I can't stop saying it. So there we go. Good. I think that's everything we need. I'm going to do a little rejig of the the rail construction that's happening back there, because I'm going to get at least 2 of them in building this section here as well. So I think we can go down to the tourist area. Oops, got myself lost. And just basically cancel all of the construction that's happening here. See if we can let these guys just deliver the loads they're dealing with at this point. Then make sure everything's shut off. We'll deal with the wrath of Ludmila. Let Uliov deal with the wrath of Ludmila. So as soon as they deliver, I'll shut them down. They're both on their way back. So that should stop all of that construction work. And we now have a CO that is ready and available. Let's see how much we can work them. Oh no. I was a little bit afraid of that. Oh, I missed a little piece right there. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Get the main road dealt with first. Actually, I'm wondering if I just go for it. Get them building everything from a road perspective that we need built. Wow, can't get in there, hey? Can do that one. We can probably land over there, my guess is. This is what Copty was talking about with you always have to have some road construction, right? Because helicopters, depending on how you've laid it out, can't get everywhere, so this can be started. Just make it happen. The sooner we get that stuff dealt with, the better. I think we'll be focusing primarily on these CO offices to begin with. Get the rail in. Good question. The materials dealt with first. It's probably a better idea to get my the rail stuff happening. That's a pretty good start. That'll keep them busy. They're only doing one, so I'll get them started while I'm over here on these two. We'll know that they'll continue on with their constructions, but we'll see what happens when it gets there. Got this little piece laid out, and I think, yeah, we've got some stuff dealt with. That's good. Let me see where we're at with the other rail pieces. Are these both done? They are. Good. Get the other rail CO here. Right, just need to. Let me check and see what's being worked on. Oh, get this guy to turn around. Created another situation for myself, did I? That'll allow him through or not. I'm going to send him back. And ask him to turn around. Oh man, what a house of cards I've built here. Well, that one can get out. Maybe if I send him back to the mill, that'll allow the rail construction to sneak through and finish that last little segment off. Yikes. Always shooting myself in the foot there, eh? Don't have a signal there either, do I? Not too smart. You weren't able to build that whole section? Wow. You should be able to get to the mill now. Turn them around. Or not. Oh boy. Okay. They should clear out. Okay. So, get this electrified. We can create some other bypasses. Okay. There's those ones. And those two there. Get them started on one of these at least. Zoom in to see if there's no little piece hiding there. Okay. Now I needed to figure out a little underground pathway over to here, so that we can get the workers everywhere we need. So let's see. Zoom in on this a little bit. Yeah, okay. Really hoping that this is going to cooperate. Yeah, that should be fine. And then I put one right here. Another underground. We'll connect there. I don't know if it's gonna let me run from here to there, but it will to there, so that's cool. And then, yeah, if this plan all works out in terms of getting the buses and enough people over here, then this can go away, and we'll have much easier access to create a footpath from there. So, underground we go. It's going to cut off a pretty substantial 165. Yeah, they're both the same length, so it doesn't really matter. Go there. Come back above ground. Gonna want a real footpath there. We may as well do the same on this side. And get Mayadzol's construction going on this. It's still no one on the way there yet. Let's see if two of them have gone out here or are on their way out here. I do want this crossover a little bit closer. Probably want some signals up here too. Okay, I'm going to build the crossover for the construction guys. And get some signals put in. Okay, that's good. The rest of that can just stay as it's signaled. Don't know that I'm going to need signals here, but it's not going to hurt to at least give them a couple of sections. At some point, we're going to have probably all four of them in here working, so I can change these to proper signaling now. There's been some debate about what proper signaling is. Using chain in and block out, or just using the quote-unquote new signaling that uses the single arrows. I use it as much for a convenience as I don't usually have too many issues with it. But as well thought out as things go, sometimes they don't work the way you expect them to, so just stick with it. It's basically what works for me, and if you use the chain in and block out, all the power to you. Doesn't change my life in any way, shape, or form. I just find it interesting having the discussions about the way they're supposed to go, and without really having access to knowing how everything works and trying to set up super elaborate tests and all that kind of thing, and trying to rely on some of the stuff that happens just out of sheer bad luck or timing. That's it's just the way it is. Use what works for you, right? Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. You know what I'm saying? Those are working-ish. Issue here? No issue. Okay, good. Train's coming out now. Oh, I can't wait to see if this is going to work and get these passenger traffic off of this line. Well, actually, it'll be a little bit, because I just discovered one other little nugget that was a little annoying. Was the Mayadzol is actually supplying workers here as well, so it's going to be a little bit of a shift here. Just holding off on getting this platform built until I suppose there's no real point to that, I suppose. Just because we're gonna do it. May as well commit to it, right? Helicopters to fly in there and make that happen. This might even help a little bit with our unemployment. Can they reach there too? Yeah, they can. But yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, we don't have access to this rail, so there's no way we're going to be able to get it built anyways. But yeah, kind of interesting. Let's see how I can rework the roads here to obviously just keep this in, they don't need the roads anymore. We've got the helicopter fire department, so it's going to take care of any issues with these guys. But you want it to look somewhat like a real city area, industrial area. And it's all road access, so keeping it true to form or life or whatever you want to call it. And we're getting gravel delivered. And these guys require a ton of material. Got a tower crane on site. A few people there working. Keep an eye on this little construction area here. Who's working on this? Okay. Must be this little piece down here. No, it's not. The other one, the one up at the other end. Okay, here he comes now, I think. Or not. Oh, he's going up to do the bypass there. Okay, or the main line. I'm going to get rid of this little thing. That was a little emergency situation that I had to deal with. I should get it back to regular signaling. Thank you. See where we're at. They couldn't have, that's too far for, oh no. There are two of them up there working, so, okay. Sorry for jumping around. I just had to get my head around what was supposed to be happening here. And this is where I'm going to need to employ the original rail construction office. That still needs to be built. I can get these guys doing this one. Shouldn't take them too long. It's just the electrification part of it. see where we're at with getting... Okay, he's on his way, doing the loop around. To shoot yourself in the foot and make them drive halfway across the map so they can do this little piece of rail here. Anyway. Looks like... I'm going to get them to... Well, I think they'll stop here anyway because they can't build past that one anyway. So it does need to be built at some point. Not crucial to this this first phase by any stretch, but it'd be more important to get in here, to be honest with you. And as soon as he heads back, I'll probably stop construction on this one because I think, yeah, from this point here we're good. This will just be the, I can build that up to here, and that'll be the, we'll get the turnaround in so that we can start getting some materials down here, and then we can continue building that after the fact. So okay. Oh, and this was something else that I didn't notice that I had. I didn't have government loyalty set in there. I think, yeah, we're still hanging at 43%. So I think getting our loyalty up there is going to help with some of the other numbers we have down here. The more loyal the employees that are working here, the better their influence, or the better the effect of their influence. If I'm understanding that correctly. We're going to be coming up to winter here soon too. Good times building in winter. Okay, one side of the electrical is done. Means I can assign one of the pieces over here to be dealt with. To get into, there we go, a rail yard. And material storage. Oops, I'm lost again. Okay, here we go. Already all the way back to me, so. Okay. And I can do the electrification of these pieces, and then get Bramsky to peel those out. And didn't cause any grief this time. What? They can't reach that? Why can't they reach that? That doesn't make sense. No, that's not what's happening. Oh, that's already electrified. I must have done that. Oh, that's why they stopped. Okay, I get it. I'll be okay. There's nothing else there that needs to happen. So, okay, good. Boy, I didn't notice the, just forget the name of those. Or someone can tell me. Catenaries, that's what they are. Catenaries, yeah. Okay, so we got those guys working on that. And this. And then the 3 rail pieces up here for our construction area. set this one to not be constructed. Right one. Does this come in? No, that one needs to be this one. I don't want constructed. Okay, let them do their thing. And let me go check on some of the other, excuse me, construction pieces that we need dealt with. Almost ready there. And we've got it's done. Looks like we've started on this. Whoops. Go underground. Oh, because those ends aren't built. Okay. Or I was on the, yeah, they picked it up already. Okay, good. Good. And then hopefully that can get built this episode, and we can get the experiment dealt with. It'd be good to know, because once I know that, then I know, you know, I'm reducing some of the, rail traffic or the passenger traffic on our main line. If that all works out, I'm hoping it does. I'm wondering if it might be wise before I do the whole thing to asphalt this whole piece. It's kind of a pain in the neck to deal with while the while the buses are trying to run, and I don't have there's a long way around. Probably a pretty reasonable idea, honestly. If I'm going to really commit to it, we want to have the buses running as fast as they can. We'll be using these buses that can go 100 kilometers an hour. So, I don't know that they're going to get up to 100 kilometers an hour. It's not a particularly long one, but we may as well have them going as fast as they can go. I think that's probably a good plan. Don't know that we need it for this section over here to the to the end station, but it's yeah, it's going to be a problem getting that done through there anyway. Gonna have to do this fairly carefully. Just because that's where our cattle and our meat comes from. So, and it looks like we're getting close to having to fire this up, and when we do that, we're probably going to have to throw a couple more big farms in too, because we're going to be running short on crops. You know, that's going to be a thing for sure. Where are you headed? 1292. Oh, and you have to go. Why are you going? Oh, yes. Oh. So bad. Not having access from that direction. You just had so much distance. It's crazy. Don't have access yet. It's a real shame. I didn't think that through for the construction office. Wonder if I just get them to build. Do I just get them to build this? No, because that's not long term. Once I can prove that we've got this out of the picture, this connection's going away as well, and we'll be running straight into here. So why wouldn't I plan that now? Try to plan that now. Oh, how bad is this going to be? Actually, that's not so bad. And there's definitely enough space to use up there. That would be... Yeah, they just go out on one and come in on the other. Everything's good there, I think. If I do that, let me think this through first before I shoot myself in the foot. They're not going to need to go this direction, guaranteed. That can all be handled by the Bramsky construction office. And we really need them going that direction, so yeah, I think that's 3, so we can get this one started. We have to look at signaling this too. Just double direction, and then yeah, cuts that off. Okay. It's close to being enough space there. I thought I assigned this already. Can't get to that one. That's the have to go out and loop around thing. But this should shorten the trip out anyway. Actually, why couldn't they just go out and around and come back in? Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. Okay, it's all coming clear to me now. Believe it or not. Yeah, we're doing all right for meat. I mean, we've got got more meat than we know what to do with, for sure. We can take a little bit of a hit, but I don't want to, I don't want to cut these off from both directions. They can obviously go out and around, so it's not going to be the end of the world. They can still get there. Just one of those. Keep it open as long as, or for as long as you can. So this is all good now. We at the point that we can get rid of the little swoopy thing. Cross over there, that'll allow them to get to any track that they need to. And this is all electrified. Yep, I think we're good. Those two. And that ugly little piece there. That one can go. Those two can go. Signaling. Take these out for a moment. Because I want to put the crossover back in the same place. I'm going to pause this for a second while I get my brain around it. that all to be one junction so I can come as close as I need to here. I believe I can do that. Yes. Yes. Because we want them to wait back here if they have to wait. There's only 3 trains, so they don't have to wait, but crossover dealt with, so. Back to make this double-ended so that we can get our iron ore in as well as our construction done. So I think I'm only going to do one at a time because I think trying to get 2 of them in there with the iron ore is going to be problematic. And what kind of mess have I made now? Is he actually working? Yeah, he is working. Okay. Didn't think he was doing anything. Or was it a situation of not having workers again? Probably. Stopped working when there was no workers. Imagine that. Okay. A little bit of pain, but it'll help. It'll make things much easier. It already looks better. I mean, I was happy when I built this. I was happy that I was able to actually get enough distance so I could do queuing. And then I talked to Dennis, and he got me to see the light on this whole thing. So it's definitely been a slow process, but it's been worthwhile. As soon as I can get rid of that, then we'll see the real steps forward in making the lines flow the way they're supposed to flow. Very words. Oh, right. That's the way I signaled these. You should be able to figure that out. I'm hoping. Yeah, there you go. I don't know how many of you actually sit and watch and see how some of the behaviors that the construction crews have from time to time. I find it quite interesting in the way that they get out and build things. Really, I think it really helps me understand the game, let alone have fun with it, but just understanding what happens and how it happens and how we can best employ some of those I don't know, tactics. I don't know if tactics is the right word or not, but the ways to approach assigning everything and making it all happen in an efficient manner, obviously. Should be able to assign that second piece now too, right? That gives me 4 trains working, which is good. Always want to have many of them working as we can when there's stuff to do. But see, now he's going to work way up at the new CO area, and I've just taken a few days out of his travels. I say that like I'm a proud papa. Yeah. The way you feel sometimes, for sure. It's working. It's working the way I planned it. Such a good feeling. It's going to take a while for these. These always seem to take a long time, and now with winter, it's going to take even longer. Well, I need 3.5 more tons of concrete. That sure didn't take any time, did it? Maybe I'll eat my words. Be happy to. Be really good if we could get this stuff. I think this was the one. Yeah, he's on his way. Don't know where he is, but he's on his way. Probably signal this up too, hey? And get rid of this diamond crossover, because I think this is all done. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and that's only one block, so that's not great for traffic flow anyway. My signal's back in. Get rid of these ones I had from before. Should be a long enough block. Turn this into the correct direction. As well as this one. And then put at least one. Whoops. One set of signals in the middle here. Well, at least the construction vehicles are taking the shortcut. Don't know why he didn't. I can get rid of this piece now too. That'll take you straight past. Get rid of a little bit of a section as well. Although something coming out of here may need that. Yeah, this is where taking the wrong piece out is going to cause nothing but grief. So just pay attention to that. To decide how I want to deal with all of that too. Okay, we can get that built. Thought it would be a little bit quicker than that, but obviously not. Now the next question for this side is going to be how do I want this to work and where do I want it to tie in? Do I want to just leave it off of here? It's not particularly active. The passenger stuff is going to be coming through here now or in the future. If I tied this down here, it means that I can get rid of all of the loop-de-loop and around and can leave the tunnel in, and that's going to look really silly once it's all dealt with. As I said, the plan that Dennis and I talked about was to just have a simple level crossing there. I'd have to do one from this direction. If I did that, I don't know if that's how feasible that is. Quite honestly, let's have a quick look at it now. Yeah, it's too steep. It will go up to that point. I don't know. Almost preferring trying to build something off of here. And then all of that can go, and then we have the one way in with this connected to it. I think that's a better idea, honestly. Gotta figure out how to make that happen, though. That's all my messages. I'm down to 95%. They're extinguished. Thank you. Train is waiting too long. Are you still waiting? No. Good. So we can get our trains in and out of there a little bit more efficiently now. It's good. And create a little more space, moving the signal as close to it as I can. And of course there was a train waiting, so I couldn't get rid of the node. Funny how every once in a while they get confused when you play with the signals. They can get back in, they can get out and in, so this can go. Getting into is this crazy mode. Well, fake myself out. Okay, and fix these signals. That's in. This has to be out. You don't need electricity. It's funny, those just popped up now. And I think I know why they popped up now. It just crashed. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Doesn't appear that I lost much. Probably just the signals. I'm gonna give it a second to see if it loses its mind again. I think that signaled properly. Yeah, in. It's a two-way. Just an out. Out and in. I think it kept those. Yeah, okay. Not sure what happened. Well, you're never sure what's happened when it crashes. It just happens. Okay, we got one section built. Get the other one dealt with. I'm going to minimize the pain there. Let's see how we're doing here. Coming along. Just need 10 more tons of bricks. A few there as well. I'm guessing reasonably close here. Got all the materials. We just need people. Good. Good. Let's have a peek at the CO area. What we're doing down here. Cool. Like seeing 3 trains working. Getting roads built. Probably didn't need to jump on this right away, did I? When you see roads, it's like get her built. Let's see what wouldn't mind that being built. Oh, making progress here now. Can actually see pillars in place. Need a ton of concrete, a bit of asphalt, and 2,100 days. Oh, they're both the same. Pretty close to the same, yeah. Guess they haven't started the next phase there. Quite a hike for them to come. So yeah, everything's going along reasonably well here. We'll get that main road in, dealt with, and then start focusing on getting buildings dealt with over there. So be nice to get this up and going too. We can get the the passenger rail dealt with down here, figure out some road action. Yep. Coming along. Anyone on their way? Yep, he's on his way. It's good. Give another think to this, how I can get in and out of there. I want it from both directions. And probably going to want to see what the terrain is. Yeah, it's a bit of a hill there. Probably going to want to come from back here. Don't know that I'm going to be able to run anything through there. Just from a straight line perspective, from here, it's too steep. I can run it to there. Doesn't really help much. I wonder if smoothing this out is going to make a difference. I think it would. Turn those red lines into yellow lines, so it should be smoother. Wonder. Oh yeah, there you go. That would be fairly interesting. We got to also figure out if either of these two need to get in here for anything. I'm pretty sure they do. To figure that all out. Picking up, dropping off anything from there. Yeah, so they definitely need to get in here. Definitely need to get in there. Makes me wonder if I come straight down here and then go up. I can hear a Leaky talking about spaghetti again. Gonna have to give that a think. But it would be much easier once I got the bypass to get that organized. I mean, yeah. I want to do junction. It's going to be one junction coming off of here that they both connect into. Just need to make sure that they can get down this way. Just drop them there. Yeah. Okay. Too steep a descent. Oh, because I went there. That's interesting. Go from there, it's not. And if I go like that, I think I'm going to be able to draw this from here, though, am I? Oh, it will. And then if I bring this here, I mean, this is all low traffic. Make that work. This is all just spitballing right now. Almost looks like it's supposed to be though. And this side down here would be fine. Can I get it built? That's the next question. Probably end up having to put a loop in here somewhere. And the other problem is going to be trying to get that working here. I really should back that further this way because I want a little bit of space here. Huh. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. This wasn't supposed to be a rail planning episode. Take this back to here. How much space am I going to need? We have to come off here like that. That gives me enough space so that we can get in and out. And then both of those. Let's see how we can connect in here. Doesn't look too bad. Honestly, I have an issue with the semaphores, but it can be dealt with fairly simply. Just move them back a bit. And then see if I can get it constructed and where I have to put loops. I'm getting into a situation of how much space do I have and how is this going to look? Does not look great. All. Questions. Yeah. Need to think about that a little bit more. Let's go and see how we're doing for construction here now. Looks like both those are done. Just gonna get, as soon as I can get these finished, I think we'll call that an episode. I think I'm gonna build these both at the same time. Live fast and die young, right? Okay. Go check up here. See how we're doing. Oh, we started on the bridge. Cool. And I've got 3 going, so I can get a 4th one started. We'll go on this leg. Dealt with. Started getting more materials here. Looks like there's some concrete. Winter, so it's going to take them a long time to get here. All good. A little more action here. All the materials just need a mechanism and some people. Well, we got people. We just need a mechanism. I did do. Okay, I was kind of wondering where he's on his way back. So let's. Oops, got a train waiting. You can do it. Oh, yeah. Squirrels. Telling you. From this side, and then I can get one built from the other side. Not sure why you're waiting. Oh, it's not electrified. He's okay. Dude. Gonna have to wait for him to get emptied. Not too far off. Hopefully it doesn't block the rail construction. It would be rather inconvenient. Good, they're on their way back out. Oh, it's deleting that piece that caused the crash. Let's see. Try this again. hung on the right side of the mouth that time. And messing with signals messes with the trains. Even though I didn't think I did anything that should have caused him to be confused, unless he was going to that specific point, I suppose. That's what the nodes are all about, right? Their travel points. Cool. Too much longer, can call this an episode. Yes. Like the elevations that were created here. It's kind of cool having the different tiers and then having a much gentler run up, because this rail line here, that the main line that ran through, came down to the level that we're at here and then climbed back up, and now it's a much gentler climb up. Usually a good thing. Letting trains go have a gradual climb versus sudden climbs. In real life, I mean. I'm not sure how much it affects the game. They probably do slow down a bit. They're pretty good at modeling those kinds of things in the game. What are we doing here? No. Plastics. Somebody bringing plastics? Chemicals. Why are we bringing chemicals? Do we need chemicals here? I don't think we need chemicals here, do we? Oh, yes. It's for fabric. See, December. Got lots of crops. That's good. Done there. Any left in these? Yeah, there's a little bit left here. Interesting. Plastics. Thought we had plastics sorted out. Maybe I don't have any plastics. Don't have any plastics. Chemicals. That's annoying. Have I run myself out of chemicals now? No, there's more chemicals there and we know what to do with. Not transporting anything. These all take chemicals. We've got no trains available. That's only 10 tasks. Amazing. I'm wondering if I start taking... Well, I'm going to stop the plastics export. If I'm running myself out of plastics for building ships, that's not cool. Not cool at all. We are loading plastics, are we not? Not loading plastics, oh my. Huh. But this... Yeah. Set up there. Why am I not seeing it? Blind. Cargo train station. Free raw. Yeah. Set up there. Where's this one? This one here. And you want to load? Why are you loading here? Oh, I'm confused. Would be clothing that you'd want. Clothing and fabric. Are we exporting clothing and fabric? Just clothing, not fabric. I'm going to shut that off. We got trains waiting. Lovely. Pause this while I get there. Where are we? Through here. Well, looks like I have to send him back there. Go there, please. Yes, I know everybody's waiting too long. That one silly train that was causing all the grief that I didn't think would be an issue. Okay, get you out of there, please. And then hopefully we can get everything flowing again. Should take no time to get those dealt with. Yikes. I know the train is waiting too long. And the building's on fire. Lovely. Oh, the vineyard. Should be fine. Yep. Ching and ching. Oh, man. I keep saying it's going to be better. It's going to be better. No, really, it's going to be better. And it should be now because we'll be able to stop construction here. Messing everybody up. Matter of if I can get this to clear. We need that. Free this guy up. Come on, clear it. Did I miss some signals here? Nope. Okay. He's moving now. Oh, this isn't long enough. He's in that block. That's one problem. Lovely. That's long enough. Yikes. Okay. Starting to see some movement now. Except that stupid train went back into the block again. Are we going to be able to clear it now? Oh, man. Another one. Oh. He's clearing. Still holding at 96%. Let's go, gang. Everything's backing up. Come on. Okay. I think we'll be okay now. I'm going to stop obsessing about that. Signal this properly. Rid of this one. And this, I think it's called, I call them crossovers. I'm so not a trained person. I think they're diamond crossings is what they are in reality, or in the train world. And I can barely see those nodes. Okay. That looks cleaned up. And looks like we're flowing-ish now. We got no people working anywhere up in the food area. And we're coming up to on about an hour now too, so I did say once this was built, I was going to call it an episode. Want to make sure we're good to go. I think we are. Looks like it's flowing properly now. Nothing working here. And we've got three going. I'll quickly look up here to sign the fourth. There's definitely lots to get dealt with there. This one going. Signed. Didn't get any roads completed, but we're close. Getting the gravel in for all of this. And I'll zip back over here. Check out how... Oh, missed it completely. Okay, we're not too far away. 87 days. And we should definitely be able to start working on this next episode. And it looks like we're doing okay here. So I'm going to call that episode. Thanks very much for sticking it out. And thanks very much for giving me inspiration and letting me work on 20 other episodes. That's been awesome. So thanks very much. All the best.